son-in-law and mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah.
She's like, get off me. Give me my space.
I'm Katherine, an American who's been living in China for almost 8 years, and I'm taking my American parents on a tour around Sichuan and Gansu province with my Chinese husband John, whose hometown is almost 3,000 kilometers away from here, which should show you just how big this country is. We're starting our journey on the outskirts of Chengdu. Then we'll make our way to Emei Mountain, home of the infamous snack-snatching monkeys. Yes, they're wild. They just love snacks. I get it.
That is so cute.
From witnessing stunning natural scenery to exploring random villages.
This is the new standard of rural living in the South. Giant cube house.
From wandering through cozy ancient towns to meeting curious locals.
Kid's like, what is this weird ritual?
Today's vlog is a fun little glimpse into life in Sichuan province through the eyes of my parents, who at this very late stage in life are finally discovering that traveling abroad actually is fun after all. Getting them to come to China the first time was like pulling teeth, but they had such a great time that they were actually willing to come back again, and I can't wait to show them even more.
We are in Huanglongxi ancient town because my parents, they love those ancient towns. They requested more after Suzhou last year. Look at this cute little inn we're staying in. Look at this cabinet, isn't it cool? We love staying in these cute, cozy places. Nice little view out the window. Nice courtyard down there. And look at these lights, aren't they cool? It's like a little porcelain thingamabob. All right, let me show you guys the downstairs. Look how cute the door is. We are on the 3rd floor. And now I'm gonna show you guys the 2nd floor. There's a bird in here. There's a bird in here. There's a bird. We just opened the window over here so it can get out. Be free, little bird. No, wrong window. It's down there. Come on, little guy. Come on, right there. It's right there. Bye.
See you.
Okay, anyway, now we're heading down to the 1st floor. And look at all the cute little doohickeys everywhere. So adorable. This is the little courtyard. We love staying in these cute places. I love all the cute little details, like this drain for the gutter, which is growing lily pads. The ridiculous amount of houseplants everywhere. And just look at all the carvings and the wood. And they have all these old photos everywhere, all over the walls from the 80s. This is what this place looked like in the 80s. I love looking at old photos of places like this. It's just so interesting, you know? Oh, that's a good shot. And back then, this was actually for transportation and shipping. Nowadays, this thing is just for fun little boat rides that we went on a few minutes ago, actually. And earlier, my parents were like eyeing these snacks as though it was for guests. And I was like, actually, that's for the Buddha. It's not complimentary snacks. Mother's making a friend. Kid's like, what is this weird ritual?
Traveling with my parents is primarily composed of 3 things. 1, playing our favorite family board game in various aesthetic locations, bonus points for tea and snacks.
John is amazed by our 70-year-old family heirloom, this Dixie board. 70 years old! That's older than most of you. This game is 70 years old.
2, hunting for knickknacks for my mother's ever-growing collection.
癞蛤蟆想吃天鹅肉。
There's this saying in Chinese, the lazy toad wants to eat swan meat. You're trying to get something that's out of your reach. So see, it's a lazy toad holding a swan.
Oh, totally swan. Okay.
And 3, strolling and people watching. And Huanglongxi ancient town did not disappoint in that department. There's always something to look at here.
Nice family stroll through the ancient town. The children are frolicking in the water.
As much as we love to explore the curated tourist destinations, we also enjoy a stroll through random neighborhoods.
在摘什么呀？这是吃的吗？还是药啊？
Strong smell.
吃的吗？
吃的，
哦
就是那里吃的。
What is it?
some edible herb.
俄罗斯的呀，
美国.
美国。
Being able to speak another language makes traveling so much more fun and interesting.
You might be thinking that I have an unfair advantage because I live in a country that speaks my target language. What if you're living in your home country? Don't worry, italki is here to help you out. Italki is an online language learning platform that offers one-on-one customized lessons with native speakers of your target language. Chinese is just one of over 150 different languages that you can practice on italki at the pace that suits you, talking about topics that interest you.
You can even filter for a teacher who speaks your native language to make the learning process even easier.
Language learning is way more than reading textbooks and memorizing flashcards. In this day and age, you can harness the immense amount of information available on social media, in books, movies, television, step by step with your italki teacher.
不去了，一寸光阴一寸金，我要去准备 HSK 考试。
非常好，
以后记住了，一寸光阴一寸金，人家会觉得我很高级。
对，
三更灯火五更鸡，那个鸡是什么意思呀？
三更灯火五更鸡，因为我们有时候会觉得这个鸡通常是凌晨或者半夜的时候会开始打鸣，
就是鸡叫的那个时间吗？
鸡叫的时间。
哦。
Whether you're a beginner trying to learn the basics, an intermediate learner trying to improve your fluency, or an advanced learner trying to dig deep into the more complex nuances of your target language, italki is the perfect safe space to speak confidently under the patient guidance of a one-on-one instructor.
It's flexible and affordable. You can pay per lesson instead of buying a huge package. There's a buy $10, get $5 off your first lesson deal available with my exclusive promo code, but it's only available to the first 50 users who grab it, so don't miss out. Click the link below, and now let's get back to the video. How do you like today's stroll?
Very interesting with the gardens.
Happy
River
family
flowing
stroll.
very high,
It rained last night.
a lot.
We're gonna go up on that thing. Haircut under the bridge, karaoke. Might be live streaming or maybe just for fun.
You always have bugs.
Yeah. Family stroll on the covered bridge. It is nice and breezy up here. We are on the top floor of the covered bridge, and it's a little bookstore. How cute! So cute.
Good place to sit.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
The next item in our itinerary is Emei Mountain, and at the foot of Emei Mountain is another ancient town. There's actually about a dozen different ancient towns all around Chengdu. We barely even made a dent in them.
Going for a family stroll in Luomu ancient town. Look, Madame.
This one is definitely on the more obscure side. I think we were the only tourists in the entire place.
I don't even know. Have you ever seen a long card like that?
Yeah, only here.
Luomu's obscurity is part of its charm. It's still free from the rows of plastic knickknacks that have made their way into almost every ancient town in the country. Perhaps it's a little bit less photogenic, but a guy clipping his nails while smoking a cigar or a guy digging for something is also a vibe. There's also a 180-year-old tree.
Pretty flowers.
As with many ancient towns, there are Chairman Mao quotes all over the wall for maximum nostalgic value.
知识的问题是一个科学问题，来不得半点的虚伪和骄傲。
We also tried a new food here that I'd never seen before. Although Sichuan is renowned for its spicy food, there are plenty of not spicy options as well.
The meat pocket was delicious. Wonderful.
And of all places, we're in this random little street here. Not a tourist in sight other than us.
He's like, what's going on down there?
There's the ancient town, which has some really cool wooden architecture, and then there are also some more modern buildings on the outskirts, which I also think is cool for my family to see. This is the new standard of rural living in the South. Giant cube house. See, even this is kind of outdated. It's only one story. Now they like them 2 stories. Look at that sunroom. Hello. Tiny body, giant head. She says they shave it because it gets hot, but then they don't shave the head because she says it's too ugly if you shave the head.
The tail, they left the tail.
Look cute for the vlog.
Yes.
What are they doing?
They're separating the something from the something. I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called.
We also paid a visit to this lovely temple at the foot of Emei Mountain. My personal favorite part was this elephant carved by someone who's never seen an elephant.
We're in the wall of golden Buddhas, and look, there are foreigners who gave a donation to put a gold Buddha on the giant gold Buddha wall. There's hundreds of them. Hundreds of Buddhas on the wall.
And just a couple minutes walk away from the temple was our hotel.
Every hotel we stay in, we make sure that there is a balcony or a courtyard or somewhere that we can sit and play board games. You can hear the babbling brook in the background. This is the view out the back window. Very nice. Another intense game of Family Dixie.
This is as close as it gets.
Night Dixie game to the sound of the birds. The next morning, it was finally time to experience Emei Mountain. It took us 2 hours by bus to reach our hotel, which is located about 3/4 of the way up the mountain.
Look at that beast rolling in.
We chose to stay up there so we could enjoy the scenery to the fullest without being rushed, and also to maximize our chances of a monkey sighting because it's not guaranteed.
This is the view out our window. The clouds are rolling through. It's like one of those Chinese mountain paintings over there.
Out the window, we can also catch the occasional glimpse of a devoted Buddhist prostrating themselves on the ground on the way up the mountain to the temple that is at the very top. We'll see it tomorrow.
This is our room, and unfortunately it has one of these bad boys. And I was like, oh no, my parents' room better not have that. I mean, if it's in public, then like fine, but not in a hotel, you know? But their room doesn't, so all is well. I had a tough time finding hotels up here actually because so many of them had bad reviews. People were just like raging in the comments. And I guess you get angry easily when you pay such a high price for a room. Like you have your expectations through the roof. So I was checking every hotel and I was like, oh no, so many bad reviews, so many bad reviews, so many bad reviews. And this one had not that many. It had under 10, which is pretty amazing for Emei Mountain. A lot of people get angry in the comments, especially when you come here during summer break, you come on a weekend, you come on a holiday, and you're paying like 700 RMB for this little room. Your expectations are very high, you know? So you see like a hair on the floor and you're like, 2-star review.
Okay, enough about the hotel. Back to the monkeys. There are over 1,000 Tibetan macaques living on Emei Mountain. They've been in contact with humans for centuries, but especially in the past few decades, they have really gained a love for human-manufactured processed snacks. And you might say, well, don't feed the monkeys. The monkeys know what they want, okay? Either you give it to them or they take it. They're also a nationally protected species, so it's not advised to fight back. Just let them have what they want.
干什么？手机接下，哎哎哎！
We too had the honor of witnessing this very spectacle on our afternoon stroll on the mountain.
The monkeys have gathered here, waiting for offerings. Oh my gosh, that monkey is drinking out of a can. Oh, look. Zip your pockets up, put your phone away. Oh, dang.
He just took that water bottle from the lady.
It took a milk tea.
Get some video.
We got a bubble tea addict over here. This monkey snatched that thing up.
Took somebody's bubble tea.
Monkey's coming for a snack. So many options. Which one to choose?
Although it might look like it, the monkeys don't actually live off human snacks. They're pretty health conscious and forage for natural foods as well. So monkey sightings are not guaranteed. They just show up when they want a little something, but they're not there all the time.
That must be such an honor to have the monkey take something out of your hand.
This was actually our only time seeing monkeys over the 2 days we were at Emei Mountain.
Here is the food zone, and they have these wires on this to stop the monkeys from coming in. so you can eat your noodles in peace.
Our first afternoon, it was too cloudy and foggy on the very top of the mountain, so we decided to save the cable car for the next morning and just enjoy a nice stroll.
We went on the chaotic monkey path on the way up, and now on the way down we're going on the quiet flower path. How lucky are we to be here in a very short window of time when these flowers are at their peak. Oh, it's a wild vegetable. Oh.
酸的，这个都生的，
直接能吃是吧？
生的可以吃。
The mist is back. Time to play board games in our room. We have another very devoted visitor to the temple over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. Look, the drone delivering.
Oh, wow, look at that. The only place available to play our board game is in the room. We're watching the drones fly by. These drones are coming by every 5 minutes.
The next morning, it was finally time to reach the very top of Emei Mountain.
Good morning from the mountain. We are on our way up to the cable cars. Breakfast for sale.
This morning, we practically have the entire place to ourselves because we're here before all the buses have started to arrive.
They're putting out the plants. They must take these out every single day so the monkeys don't rip them up. And then they put them back in when they open up in the morning. 如果你们不这样的话，晚上猴子会挖这些盆栽吗？对对。The mist is coming in. Look at this gigantic cable car. Holy cow. And we got the front row seat.
Instead of a bunch of tiny cable cars like many other places, this is one gigantic cable car that feels like a bus.
These are the type of ones that crash.
What?
Why can't I just say something?
Look at the flowers. Finally reached the top through almost no effort of our own. Some might say it's cheating to get to the top of the mountain so easily, but I think it's nice how accessible it is for the elderly.
They do make you work a little bit for it though. It's about a 30-minute climb from the bus area to the cable car launch, and if you're too frail or lazy for that, you can hire someone to carry you in a sedan chair.
Mother, are you gonna take the chair?
Anyway, now that we've finally reached the top, please feast your eyes upon the golden summit, 3,000 meters high. Emei Mountain is known for the spectacular golden Buddha statue that gives the summit its name, and it's also known for the Cloud Sea, which is exactly what it sounds like.
And we're actually watching the clouds crawl their way up the side of the mountain right now. That's a nice chunk.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it was 10.
Even with all the stairs?
Even with all the stairs, the mist was perfect, the blue sky was perfect, the temples.
Emei Shan got a 10 out of 10. Let's make sure you don't get attacked by a monkey on the way down.
Thanks everyone for joining us on this journey. I love being able to take viewers from around the world with me on my adventures through China. And my parents once always watched from afar, but now they're also a part of the excitement. From wandering in random villages to exploring high scenic mountains, albeit with some help, they've come a long way from once not even wanting to travel to Canada, let alone China. Visiting other countries is such a beautiful and eye-opening experience, and I'm glad they're finally gung-ho about it.
400 RMB for the whole way up.
Today's video was actually just the appetizer. In the upcoming vlogs, we'll be exploring deep into northern Sichuan and neighboring Gansu province. And we'll also be spending some quality time with the in-laws from Asajon's side of the family. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.